So bored. Nothing to do. What's wrong? Why is it not making sense?
Give him man okay, you not
No. I was reading, but I said to just move around.
Have you checked for him?
Yeah? Check for who?
Your husband.
Oh, okay. What? Everybody is busy, I beg. I don't want to.
I told you what to do.
I don't know what to do. I don't feel like, please. I don't feel like. I don't want to. What's Daddy doing? Is he sleeping? What's Daddy doing? Is he sleeping?
No.
Okay. I'll go outside then. Not really. Just fresh air. Daddy. 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 I was wondering if you're not in the room. I'm coming. No, don't worry, I'm coming. Yes? I was looking for you. I was looking for you. I thought you were outside. Sorry, no, I'm just there.
I'm inside.
Okay.
I'm reading. You know they have released a file on Tino.
Okay.
That's what I'm listening.
File. What file is that?
Drug now. You know it was a drug dealer.
Is that public?
Somebody sought. Yeah, no. Somebody sought for the information. Freedom of information.
Oh. So where was it released? What channel was it?
I'm seeing it for the first time.
Was it news or what?
No, social media. It's the correct one now. They're reading it. I'm showing all the things that he did.
Okay.
How the money was transferred.
Are you serious? Oh, wow.
Look at it now.
But it's not news yet. CNN or...
No, they will. How can they? He's a president now.
Okay. Are you sure it's view? This is looking like AI.
It's not AI.
This is looking like AI. Look at the.
It's not AI.
See, it was looking like a clickbait.
No, they are not. It's not him directly now. They cannot assess him. They are giving a report about what happened in 1990 before he became
president. Process. Illicit wealth from Chicago was converted into political influence in Lagos. The money allowed him to survive exile. It allowed him to build networks. It allowed him to return to Nigeria.
That's the illicit money. After returning $460,000.
Are you serious?
Mohammed mess with the 96,000. Make the whole world
I'm live, I'm on YouTube live. I'm on YouTube live. People can hear you.
What is wrong with you now? Why should you do this? Don't do that.
I'm trying to get to a certain level by this.
By what?
I'll explain later.
Why did you allow me to be saying that?
You didn't say anything important, so. And just random, like 5 people that are there. Okay, let me continue my word run.
That's right, my grandmother had 11 kids. Came to her front door and out the back window.
I was reading since, but I got tired of reading. I'm reading since I finished. So I've been reading since I finished. I got tired and said to move around. Okay.
They didn't come here to work hard. They didn't come here to do
Mommy, your phone is ringing.
Huh?
Your phone.
Yeah. Yeah, come with.
Let me turn. Hey,
I said, come on.
next to me.
I said, come on, leave me and come on.
Aisha is going to work out. The last one I did was a disaster. You want me to sweat?
Yeah?
You want me to sweat? I was avoiding kitchen since.
Sorry.
Well done. Should I say, bring more? This I think is still too soft.
It's still
So soft. Why you hold it small? Let me use the big one.
perfect. I'm not going to move on soon.
Okay, so how?
You know, come back to me. I think it's a pattern.
Let me slap it on the floor.
Eh? Up and down.
Like. Are you abandoning me?
No. I want to stand here and look at who is
Calling me. Oops.
sorry, order. To me.
You really want to eat seven today?
You really want to eat some?
No, you.
No, you must say Gary. You might put
It's true, Gary has finished. Oh.
you really try to say shit. Me can hear busy. Can you make an end on I yellow?
Yes, the way she put things. Tell me why it doesn't want to. Tell me why it doesn't want to form. Ah, Jesus.
Look at you, no.
Okay.
Okay, you need me.
Me? I got my back everything.
Okay, you need me to take.
I don't know what he's doing. I'm just very restless.
Ah, go on.
Not really.
I don't bread later.
I'm not hungry, but
Yeah, rice really to every day in a freezer.
what's wrong with it now?
Able to take when you come to actually.
You can put it back. I don't know anyone you want.
I brought it out.
Okay.
And daughter, don't know see. Actually,
I don't know. I don't feel like anyway. It's still possible. A pepper can still cause.
ah, of course, a man talk until you know for. Oh, my can I marry?
Yes, serious.
Oh, my can you?
This is actually strong. It's strong today. I don't think you used to add water inside.
Oh, my message.
Like the way it is now. You used to add water.
I will fair and see you go off.
Because right now it's hard, so it doesn't need anything.
We will see. Ah, it has not cooked, no. We'll have to make it. Hello. Good afternoon.
wish I could watch a movie. Nothing to watch. Where's the notebook? Sent anything inside this. Stop my camera. I need to have a textbook to use to read. Two books. Maybe I should sing. I don't know what to do. Okay, I think I'll do this. Season 1. Season 1. What's going on? Let me see. What's happening? What's happening? No, something is wrong. Ma, I'm coming.
That's not the guy.
Why are you calling it slap?
Oh, you're not bad.
Is that what I call it?
Oh, you're going. On the clock.
Yeah, bring it down.
Lay it up already.
Okay.
I'm not going to wish you. Is it from
Come
my
here.
mother's side or from my father's
This
side?
is from daddy's side.
But I will not do some more like this, please.
Marriage is actually very difficult.
Yeah?
Marriage is very difficult.
You might have.
I said marriage can be very difficult to.
Yes, ma'am. That is why your marriage, you must be referring to God. To deliver you from temptation. Yes, ma'am.
Active prayer.
Bring him here to you.
No, I'm not. I have things. I have clothes to wear. I'm not going to.
Not even here. I mean, when you start staying together, it's not your life here. I'm all I'm doing is for you to get used to it. So that when you go there, if you start having children, or someday, no, maybe no, that's how long, no, nothing good out doing this, man. Give me a video to a woman, I'm going to look at. It reunites you people. When I find a jail, okay, okay. You will see at least do something that will bring you together. God will be there. And I see now another quarrel. I'm a quarrel. Maybe take I will see. I'm here to do really. No, for tomorrow. Actually, I'm carrying the ammunition.
Oh, yeah. How do you want me to do it? How many cups will I cook? Ha.
I see the love for us.
No, if I'm going down, I'm doing white rice. So no, I don't do that. How many? The loaf rice. How many people? Not be sweet too. I beg. No, no. What of that chicken?
On can
The other one now.
I'll give you food. If I let you visit him,
He said he wants to serve people food, that you have to pick up all the chicken. You're from there. How many go the love price? Don't be sweet, I beg. Hey! No. I know. How do you want to dish it?
Are we not eating now?
That is my plate now. I got my back, right?
I
So I put the side plate on, right?
do now.
I'm not daddy hungry yet.
I don't know. I'm not a biscuit. I go take biscuit. I want the snacks. I'm not happy. I said, you don't want to my common man, I like it. Say, you tell me that I like it. Oh, to a man.
I don't like that particular one. I don't like that particular one.
I don't know.
How? It's not short bread, it's fake one. It's fake short bread.
All the two fried.
Okay. You prefer the expensive one, Abi?
Then go.
That one I bought that
Hey,
time now.
God, do so. Okay.
Oh God.
Stick to the mouth and down.
I understand. I actually prefer the other. I prefer the other one. This one, I don't like this one at all. I can't
If
even
you compare it.
That's why it's more expensive now.
Oh, we don't look at
This one is not even worthy to be called short bread at all. No, I'm on YouTube. I'm live.
I don't understand.
Why would I do that? Who offended me?
Now, when I only have to get lost again, when I eat the dollar maybe. It's a nice one. Oh, no, my brother, the people.
Just have, everybody has the experience of this whole thing. Bad experiences, those that are enduring domestic violence. Years of domestic violence. Once they just talk like this, they'll collect slap. You can't even form opinion. Are you a man? Who are you to talk when your husband is talking?
Woman the first time, woman the second time. Bah!
Somebody will die. Somebody will die between me and you.
Don't kill.
Ah, no.
Oh no, just a girl.
Domestic violence is not a good thing because I don't understand why you leave your fellow man and come and be fighting a woman that is powerless. Even if I know that it happens.
Let me go and back.
Why did you give me this one?
Can you get your camera?
I thought you wanted to use cooler. This one will not preserve.
Get cooler, my hair.
No.
Okay, my darling.
But seriously, that is just a very sensitive topic, Sha. It's a sensitive topic because people take a lot in the name of marriage and it doesn't make sense, honestly. It doesn't make sense. Okay, and you can take soon instead of taking one.
Imagine you when I long it for one.
Yes.
Dining.
Okay. Very, very sensitive. Marriage. It's a lot. I think Queen Charlotte should Should be my all-time favorite though. None of them beats it. None of them is as good. I felt everything. I felt all emotions. I was sad, I was heartbroken, I was happy, I was excited at the same time. It was very short and very beautiful. Loved it. I think my next should be season 1. Queen Charlotte, then season 1, season 4. I think I like season 4 more than season 2. I prefer season 4 to season 2. So I would say Queen Charlotte season 4. No, Queen Charlotte season 1, season 4, season 2, then season 3. That's my arrangement. Season 3 is my list. Definitely my list. I want Christmas to come back. I miss Christmas already. Season is so boring. I hate summertime bro. Don't like summertime. Nigerian weather is annoying. Very annoying. Okay. Shondalat. I love movies a lot. That was the whole point of creating this YouTube channel in the first place, because it's what keeps me going. It's what keeps me happy. I'm currently watching Smallville. I don't know who has seen it, but I love it. I love it. I think it's the only... Okay, I think I enjoyed Wonder Woman, but generally I'm not a fan of DC movies. But this take on Superman, it's really nice. I'm enjoying it. It's the same thing. It happens, just different scenes, different storylines and all that. Well, still fun. It's giving Lucifer. Who likes Lucifer? I enjoy Lucifer. I don't think I've seen... I think I'd like to see Christopher Reeve's one. The one of 1970s, what? 1979 to 1984. I'd like to see that one. But so far, I love this one. I think... I don't know, I just hate the fact that... I hate the fact that Clark's relationship with Lex just keeps deteriorating every single episode, and it just breaks my heart, because I feel like they would have been good friends from different upbringings, but I don't know, just annoying. I just have to have so much differences, and Lex just has to be so greedy. He can't help himself. would have made good friends. Lana and Clark's relationship is just very exhausting. Like, I'm tired. I'm not done. I'm still in season what? I'm in season, I think season 5. Yes, I'm in season 5. Right? Season 5 or season 4? Can't remember. But their relationship is. I now understand why Louis, I don't know how to pronounce her name, was replaced with Lana. Because I prefer their dynamic to Lana's relationship with Clark. Our relationship is very exhausting. Like, very, very exhausting. Ah. I can't wait to get to where she becomes his love interest and not Lana. I think it's just Lucifer I've seen Tom Wellington in. Lucifer and Smallville. He doesn't really act movies. I've not seen any other movies from him. Why? Will it be stopped at some point? I'm wondering why he stopped. I love his smile. It's so cute. So cute. I can't help but laugh when I see him smiling. If I share my screen, it does delete my account. If not, I would have loved you guys to watch Smallville with me. Maybe I'll try setting it up next time. Let's see how it goes. I don't really know how this whole life thing works. People can comment. I don't know how to interact. I'm just staring on my screen. I'm not much of an entertainer. Am I? No, I'm not. Sorry. Okay, I think I'm done here. Let me go back to my books and read. Oops. Seems nobody likes Bridgerton. Why? Nobody has been any comment on it. Nobody likes Bridgerton. I'm a very big fan. So restless. I don't know what to do with myself. Let me see what my parents are up to.
Still, most experts say this is caused the
Are you hungry?
I'm hungry.
I should bring food.
Yeah, if it's ready.
Don't you want to wait for mommy?
Let her finish back. No problem.
Mommy, he's waiting for you. They intend to wait for you.
So wait for me. Okay, I can
Like the kidney now. I'm very sure it's nice. There's no Gary.
Okay,
And it's hard to do, thank God. I don't know what mommy did, but when I turned it became hard. Make it. Okay, no, it's going to wait for you now.
Heftier tariffs, for example, on specific exports such as
I enjoyed that coffee.
You like the coffee?
Yeah, I like
I like the coffee because the aroma is high.
Yes, and it's very. I don't know if I would say milky, but
The aroma is good and the sugar is not too much.
yes, it's concentrated. But I prefer. I don't know if I
bought it
prefer.
just 200.
Which one do you prefer, Nescafe and this one?
No, this one is better.
Prefer than
Because of the
Nescafe.
aroma. The aroma is high. I bought it 200 in fact.
Cowbell is usually very cheap compared to other brands.
Does it does mean that Trump is pulling back or forced to pull back from his tariff policy against China, creating a more conducive atmosphere for his upcoming summit visit here, expected at the beginning of April.
I hope with Donald Trump coming to China, it will improve relations.
My expectation is, I hope China and the U.S. can cooperate better and solve their problems.
President Xi Jinping of China and Donald Trump met last October in South Korea when they agreed on a partial truce in their trade standoff. If this Supreme Court decision does result in a reduction in punitive tariffs against China, then April's summit meeting offers the tantalizing prospect of something of a reset in relations between the world's two biggest economies. Robert Bride, Al Jazeera, Beijing.
Meanwhile, for me, the millers in Cape Town with a perspective from there.
The SAR belief hasn't come for South Africans quite yet because there remains a lot of confusion around exactly what happens next, which goods would have those tariffs lifted, which goods that would apply to, and also they would want to determine how South Africa has been impacted in the last several months. They say that they're likely to get a clearer picture in 2026. Now, trade with the U.S. or exports to the United States from South Africa dropped by about 3%. That may not sound like a lot, but economists and experts here are warning that it does have to be taken into consideration because the United States is a significant trade partner for South Africa. At the same time, South Africa did have record exports last year, and that's largely attributed to the fact that they've also sought out alternative markets like China, South Korea, and also other African countries. Trade with other African countries went up by at least 9% in the last few months, and they're talking to China as well, looking at duty-free exports to that country, more fruit specifically to China. So these are all considerations that are being made, but not yet certainty on what happens yet. Also, because they've heard from U.S. leadership saying they're looking at an additional, that's what South Africans say, an additional 10%. So we're still waiting for clarity on exactly what happens next and which products that affects.
Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian says his country will not bow under pressure from the United States over nuclear talks. His comments come as President Trump considers strikes on the country.
We will not bow down in the face of any of these difficulties. World powers are lining up with cowardice to force us to bow our heads. Just as you did not bow in the face of difficulties, we will not bow in the face of any of these problems.
Why do you enjoy watching it?
Because they give objective news.
Objective?
Yes.
Yeah.
The West hides. They hide information.
Okay.
Not CNN. What you know is news, and they will hide it, they won't say it. Because Obasa in America. So I watched two of them. One can report here Obasa in America. One can report here Obasa Zone. One can report here Obasa in America. So they don't consume much. That's why. Many people don't watch CNN because they don't tell the truth. They like to portray America in good light, but there are some bad aspects of America.
They don't talk about.
See drug addicts all over the street, but you will never see it.
And those that just open bullets randomly.
While most countries signal readiness for possible military action, they also publicly emphasize diplomacy. Relations now sit in a fragile space between escalation and negotiation. Attention felt not only in official statements, but among ordinary people.
Iran now, Israel now. Iran was able to destroy so many structures in Israel, but the CNN never showed them.
It's
Al Jazeera was showing it.
showed everything.
That's why Israel banned Al Jazeera now from all this.
Anyone not worry about war?
They'll concede it.
Impossible not to worry Because even if we don't worry about ourselves,
Same way Nigeria used to consume
And
youth
that's
as
it.
well.
Tinubu is not a drug addict. But do you see Pepper writing it?
You never see
Tinubu
it.
have been treating us badly in Nigeria.
But you'll never hear
You
anything
will never
about
hear
it.
it. The press will never write it.
Poverty, actually, the poverty rate now has increased like badly.
Terribly.
It's like almost 90%.
See the amount of, see how much we are buying fuel.
How much
we are
how
buying
much
it
is fuel
from.
currently?
It's about 900 now. 800 and something.
How much was it last year?
300 and 190. 190 by Jonathan.
Okay, Jonathan's period. Then Buhari, what did you become your
I mean, not Jonathan period. Buhari's period raised it to 300 and something.
Buhari. So it was from 300, it went to 900.
Yes.
In
Nobody
just,
said
in just 2
anything.
years.
Yes. Nobody said anything. Because they are Tinubu is controlling the press. Drug addict is really Nigeria.
Nobody's doing anything about it.
America is not talking, but they are getting what they want. I threaten them and hire bullet in America. Make sure.
They're hopeful that diplomacy could pave the way for a solution when it comes to controversies between their country and the United States. They are closely watching for the time being to see how
It's so bad. So bad. Like, I'm just wondering, those people that any minimum wage, how are they coping? Even that 70k now they made like minimum wage, and they can still cope.
70K.
How are they training their
Some
children?
even 15 naira. I mean 50,000.
I mean, their kids are not going to school. Like, what's
They're stealing now. That's why corruption is everywhere.
guy? Because I'm just wondering. So that means they're telling me now that minimum wage cannot even buy a bag of rice. How much is a bag of rice right now?
About 65.
65,000.
Not that one,
It was a something now, Christmas period. It's crazy.
That minimum wage. Nigeria minimum wage is 70,000. But so many people are earning 50, 30.
Less than that.
You know, yes, some people 65.
You're wondering, me that was earning what when I was doing
What
house
about
job, I was
controllers?
struggling.
Controllers that are into pension. Some of them are earning 70,000.
Are you serious?
Yes, pension. Their pension is of 70,000.
Firefighters worked through the night to contain several blazes. Local emergency services say homes, vehicles, and an energy facility were damaged. President Vladimir Putin met with members of Russia's Security Council on Friday to discuss the latest round of trilateral negotiations held in Geneva.
I don't have
Kremlin
much.
says the US wants what it described as quote,
When I can get some
issues
job, I
to
for
resolve for a long-term settlement.
just to
Going
do this.
forward, Russia emphasized the importance of Ukrainian forces withdrawing from the
You look at
Donbass.
that. I don't know if we're going to hear.
Ukrainian
He's a man
President
who go
Zelensky
like. Last week.
Last week.
How do you encourage somebody in this?
That's not, it doesn't make sense. No matter that's why I don't like dealing with small money because I'm finding it difficult to pay.
Account number still okay.
Nothing. Has she given any reason? Because she's bigger than that.
No
But it's
reason.
not. It's
No
not.
reason.
It's
No
not.
reason. No reason. Just
Money is very
they
small.
are frustrated.
emergency electricity supply to Ukraine if Kyiv doesn't
It's
resume
just
Russian
crazy. I don't know why people behave like that. If you know you cannot afford something, you know you don't intend to pay, don't collect it. Because you're not chasing somebody up and down now for 30,000, 20,000.
Does not support the war. Oil deliveries were suspended at the end of January after a Russian strike damaged the Ukrainian section of a pipeline affecting both Hungary and Slovakia. The two
What happened?
countries are close to Russia's leader, Vladimir Putin.
They need
and
to
they
supply
have accounted for
Slovak.
68%
But Russia
of Ukraine's
to
imported
her
power.
bomb made charity.
Are you
So
serious?
they are not supplying. They are trying to repair.
Wow.
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor's
But the war has not slowed down at all.
he may now be removed from the line of succession to the British throne.
In-depth analysis of the day's headlines.
Is this a genuine attempt
It's going to be a good one. It's a super.
industry or surrender of state control under pressure?
Critical debate.
Yeah, someone made one comment. The person was like, "There's only doctors that don't know anything that are still in Nigeria. That those that know something and left the country."
They should now.
Wow, no, are you supporting
One
that?
thing they're not so traditional doctors.
But why would someone say something like that now? So us now that are still here, that are trying to live now, we don't know
As far as
anything.
they're concerned, you people are not, you don't know what you're doing.
Can you
People who
imagine?
know what they're doing have done.
Hits hardest for displaced families.
I
Shelter
don't
is
know.
fragile.
That's not a nice thing to say. That people that actually want to grow the country. Why would I leave if I feel like I can help?
You are a young doctor, and many good doctors, professors, that's people who know the mess they have worked on. Ndị na-eme massage ụmụ ego ndị na-eme unless ma ndị nwere ego nwere n'ito. Even then they travel.
But there are those that actually, like I have a consultant that time was teaching hospital. He did residency in the US, and then he came to Nigeria to work.
And because he has very good background now, maybe family anyway. The family has money.
What if George genuinely
When I
loves?
struggle, man, US, that's powerful. We're poor one at US. We're not ever.
What if George genuinely wants to help? Like he wants to actually help.
Who?
Help the healthcare system.
And there are some people who, how many of them? 5% or 2% who want to help. How many?
I'm just
Just
saying
like
that
more
it's not
Afghan
fair
loan
to-
immigration now, I was not taking money. How many of us? Well, just one or two.
I just feel like it's not fair to say that everybody that is here don't know what they're doing, because there are those that really want to help.
Let's say that
I
a
have
lot of people are
classmates.
dying without a pro result. When they turn it down now, what do you expect Tony to say?
What actually happened with our own case?
They were looking for doctors to come and put line.
Uh-huh.
Can you all where? They couldn't see line. I wrap you in the level, not seeing the amaretti.
Which hospital was that?
In their place, then in Igbo there. And the woman died.
Is it a hospital or a clinic?
A hospital. The woman died the next day.
Because they couldn't find doctors to
They
set line.
couldn't. The nurse said he doesn't know how to put line.
There was no doctor on
The
duty.
doctor didn't come.
Doctor did not come.
He didn't come. They were
Conveniently did
waiting
not
for the
come.
doctor. He was saying he was coming. He didn't come.
Are you serious?
The drugs are in the
They're
IV.
all IV, yes.
Because nurse doesn't know how to put it. He doesn't want to make effort. He's just sitting down there. Everyone he can hear him dog when I want. You know, check a doctor there. You want to keep up with your
You just be wondering what nurses are doing.
We don't take
Like,
we don't take life serious.
Very, very lazy. Very lazy.
Lazy be wickedness. Because I don't want anyone. I don't want anyone. I don't know. Check doctor.
She'll try and do it. She'll try and do it.
But at least all your women all say I'm not.
It's only them. Only in Nigeria that this police behave like that. Outside they don't like
One name
this.
doctor, one name Mrs. Okoye now. We launch in a Sheraton Hotel. She is hotel. We don't know what problem. Half of vehicle I do a wedge now. Until after 12 hours.
Are you serious?
The man won.
Are you
No
serious?
BP. Low BP.
No BP. Kill somebody.
Yes.
I
I complain to the hotel. They are well. And I check a motor and I check a motor. They are for 12 hours. And I check
12 hours. There was no boats. Like, I don't even understand.
Onye arụ na nwa ọmọkwa n'ife ọ na-eme. Onye model afọ nọ n'ịchọ.
No, those that are around now, they couldn't they book boats.
I don't know what happened. He was alone. I know he's somebody from America. He lodged in Sheraton. So from there he can fly back to US. He was on his way back to US. Obviously nobody doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
No, like somebody from America is confused.
Yeah.
Where will he start?
Is it just person just coming for the first time?
No, he just came for the first time trying to build a house. He doesn't have a house.
Okay.
Those safe in America and died in Abuja.
There are senior MPs on Tuesday
No,
that will
wow.
be set to
I think with
consider
this Nigeria,
whether or not there could be any lessons
no
learned from
healthcare,
this time
nothing.
And it's just so that snake bite
Even
thing that
education in
happened.
our school, Daniel, very few. With this school, Daniel had in Nigeria,
There's that
very,
one.
very few. Now go out. Many of them fake.
Are you
Other
serious?
course someone A1 in mathematics.
Oh my God. Someone that cannot spell tomatoes properly has A1 in English. A1 in English. Oh my God.
Nigeria for you.
Oh my God.
Like somebody was analyzing, we have about 11,000 professors in Nigeria.
Yes.
The man was asking questions. Tell me what has been discovered in that time. 11,000 professors. Tell us one discovery in
That would make
Nigeria.
sense.
By them, by all these professors. We have a professor. What discovery have they made, any of them, in Nigeria here? Because our educational system is not good. You can't compare with the American system. Tony went to America within a short time, went professor, and they are researching. People are supporting him. Nobody supports our professors here. Even our professors have become thieves and political. Other guy with them. If I change, because not professor, no man if I change or the worst. Or the worst.
It's just sad, like just very sad. I feel like the only thing we have going on in this country now is just entertainment, nothing else.
Only entertainment.
Nothing else.
The only job in Nigeria now is politics. Where's the hell? Politics.
It has gone mainstream.
And politics
Survival
are
of the fittest.
survival of the
Yes,
fittest.
now those
You will be. Didn't you see? Okay, let me show you this one.
Or what
Hey, I have a.
5 cups, 500 cups.
No, what there? I'm a governor of Kogi State. Money disappeared and I can't since. I can't forward the person.
how?
How did it disappear?
How did somebody
Somebody
disappear?
disappeared. Only the Ogo Zlori, Ogo up here. Was a thief. Bello. This former governor was a thief. Now, what a thief?
Yeah.
So wait, can borrow the call.
Killed, including 8 Ghanaian tomato traders on February the 14th. Ghana's president, John Mahama, visited some of those who survived. Traders are demanding both his and the Burkina Faso government do more to protect them. The danger of getting the produce into Ghana means
That's if it's
prices have
who knows how to
Come on, listen to
wicked.
this. Listen to this.
on market stallholders.
Just listen to this.
Let me tell you this true life story that happened somewhere in Nigeria. So a young man at a time who was growing in a community stole some bags of cement. And there was this man, his name is Onimisi. Yes, Onimisi. He was a community disciplinarian. So whenever anybody commit anything, family reporting, community find anybody wanting any areas, he would discipline the person, he would flog the person. So he flogged this young man for stealing bags of cement. And years went by, and that young man that was flogged now joined politics and now became the governor of the state. So whilst he was governor, in the early months of being governor, he said he had fight against kidnapping and insecurity in the state. And they decided to visit that former community, that community where he lived and grew. He said he was going to demolish a particular property that was allegedly being used by kidnappers for crime. So when he got there to go and supervise the demolition, one of the persons that were in the crowd to witness this whole event was Onimisi, that same person that flogged him years ago because
when he stole
So when he cited Onimisi cited him. Onimisi saw rage in his eyes, and they knew that something was going to happen. This was unusual, so he would have forgotten about all of that, but he got angry. So Onimisi decided to be careful. Guess what? This governor called or beckoned on Onimisi. Onimisi knew that beckoning wasn't for good, so he decided to run away. He ran. This governor now sent the local government chairman of that particular local government and his DSS officer and said, follow up that guy and get him for me. So they pursued Onimisi, pursued him till they were able to grab him. They took Onimisi, blindfolded him, tied his hands, and threw him into the trunk of a car, what we call boots. And they took Onimisi away. Till tomorrow, as I speak to you, Onimisi has never been found. He wasn't taken to the police station. They looked for everywhere. He wasn't taken to court. He wasn't charged with any offense. But he disappeared just like that.
Because you are disciplined.
That's the case of Onimisi of Okene in Kogi State of Nigeria. The state, this thing I'm telling you now is a well-known story in the whole of that environment. Former Governor Yaya Bello is the character involved in this. And this particular event happened broad daylight. In the afternoon, not night, people saw it.
And nothing was done.
Community leaders,
they just kept quiet.
Onlookers, everybody saw it, and they were till tomorrow. They are still shocked that Onimisi is here to be found. The Okene local government chairman at the time is Mr. Ya Mohammed. And here is still as a politician, so he can refute it if he's a lie. Yaya Bello's chief security officer, Mr. Abdul Malik, he was a DSS officer at that time. He was a CSO. They were involved. In Yaya Bello's car was Jubri Momo. In the car that Yaya Bello came with that day, that these persons were lying. The people that took account of this cannot forget Jubri Momo, who is the former accountant general. And Kabiru
Definitely, like, you can't be dropping
was
this
his
kind of
personal
thing in
assistant to
Nigeria.
domestic affairs that has also now mysteriously disappeared after the tenure of Yaya
The
Bello.
personal assistant has disappeared.
And there are several other stories like this.
Yes, yeah.
He killed him too.
The Onimisi
I've been hearing
family,
about this
his
killing.
children, people that saw that event cannot forget that
Tony
episode.
was controller of Kogina.
That is how the average Nigerian politician, how they exercise power.
When he became, when he was
Devilish one,
governor.
demonic one, wicked one, without
How long
any
ago was
cause,
he
any cause for conscience, nothing.
He was governor under
You that
Buhari.
stole, you were dealt with so that you can become a better person. You found your way to politics. Now you became governor. You did not allow range. You did not allow conscience. You did not even take it that that person wanted your good. He had to lose. His family has to miss him because of just that party. Because he disciplined you. And we expect people like this to get into politics and for any reason begin to bring the good of the society.
Nigeria is a zoo. Like, complete zoo.
Whenever the man named me, and it happened in the public daylight.
And nobody did anything about it. It's crazy. Okay.
Never
Everybody knows that one. Just that nothing has been done about it. Something has been done. I hope something will be done. As in, hey, someone are knocking on. Yeah. Sorry. The key. Okay, people are going home.
We want to put the chance so that we keep it.
Okay, you can put it outside here. You can put them here.
Hope the battery is low. 10%. What is this?
Daddy. Okay, they were asking where they will place the chair. The workers. They will place the chair. I think they want to empty that place. I've told them to do that. Okay. They don't want to set mats. Like, how do they want to lie down? Mommy. Okay. Are you eating much? Are you eating much? But much small. I know you're hungry. Daddy. 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 Hey, Daddy. Daddy, look at him behind you.
Daddy.
What do you do about the block? You finally get the block. You finally get the block. The block.
They brought just how many? 50.
Okay, 50 extra.
Yeah.
Okay. Come and eat now. I put the food on the bed. I'm just sure. Let me put side tray. I'm taking it. Okay. I put 2 wraps of salmon for that. I don't know if you can finish it. I didn't really put meat like that. Just one like this. A lot of fish. I was wondering.
On Monday.
Okay.
No, not having good thing.
This rice one cook now. How many of them are going to pay for? How many are they? Don't give me that kind of work. How many cups will I make? I said if I want to make 3 dirika. I have to make plenty stew. I mean, I have to use plenty pepper inside. You're not going to do stew now. You see that pepper is too much. So it's not just for you. So dispenser still on. I know nobody would have turned it off. You not see dispenser and pass. Oh. Okay, I think I'll go off now.